because we have this kind of family structure, everybody's trying to help, like the owner from also that we have over in Russia, and my father, everybody is just helping. So I think we have really, really great setup, and of course I feel very at home.
Hello everyone, this is Darius from the Shotcaller, and I'm very happy to be joined by Sheepy. A little reunion,
yes,
if you will. Finally back at the LEC studios with the Unicorns of Love, this time coming all the way from Russia. Congratulations on taking down Clutch. Unfortunate loss against Mammoth. Overall, what are your thoughts after the 1-1 day one performance of Unicorns?
I think game one we played actually pretty strong, so I think that's good to see for everybody. Second game, I'm not too happy overall with the game, like with the draft, with everything. I think there's like some thoughts that I want to share with the team ASAP. So yeah, basically I'm preparing for that because in 2 days, the next phase is already going. So, no time to waste.
Obviously confident that the team will make it out of play-in group stage. That's the goal.
I think so. I mean, we have the talent for it, but people need to step up, everybody, and we need to work as a unit. And I think if that's missing, then we will see also games like game 2. So yeah, I definitely think we have the potential for it. I also tell the guys, and the guys believe it themselves. So yeah, I think now it's only, if we do it, I think it will be super exciting. If we don't, well, that kind of sucks, but what can you do?
What can you do? Of course, though, you have finally achieved that big dream of yours when you first started the Unicorns of Love, finally making it to Worlds after not being able to do it in the EU LCS, now coming from Russia again, the whole process. Did you think that the team would be able to make it after all when you joined the Russian League? And how excited are you to finally be here at the most prestigious League of Legends event?
Yeah, I mean, when I went to Russia, my goal was always World. And we got the 3 players from Vega who were at MSI before, and we got Edward in the next, so I thought the roster itself looked really, really strong. Also, there was no way that I'm gonna lose out, like I would just invest everything. So I think it was high chances for us. Although that we came close to a loss in the final where we went like 2-1 down and had to turn it around. So yeah, but I think the team itself has the potential always to win. It's just, we need to step up and on the game day, show what we have. So yeah, the whole thing going to Russia and then actually making it to Worlds is a massive thing. It's also a big thank you to all the fans because we have gotten so much support in the 5 years, and even if we, went out of the LEC because the franchising happened and we couldn't get in there, we still had people supporting us all throughout everything that we did, and this is also for them. So yeah, I'm pretty happy that we're here.
There's a hugely dedicated Unicorn fan in the crowd, of course, screaming his lungs out. Your parents are here, so it's almost a family trip.
Yeah, I mean, I feel really at home here. Also, the team itself, I think overall, because we worked so hard, we are on the same mindset. I do think, though, that we need to be more consistent with it. I think if it's great, it's great. But if it's not so good, then we see what happens in like game 2. So, again, I really think that those problems are fixable. And because we have this kind of family structure, everybody's trying to help, like the owner from also that we have over in Russia, and my father, everybody is just helping. So I think we have really, really great setup. And of course, I feel very at home.
Would making the main group stage be a little like tick on the long list of things you want to achieve?
Absolutely. I really want to go badly to the group stage. If we don't do it, it's fine. It's like kind of boring, but that's life. But if we make it, it would be extremely exciting. So that's definitely a dream I'm gonna work for really hard. And I think if you be kind, work hard, I think that's that's everything you can do.
There's everything you can do. Now, one quick question regarding, there was a little time period when you weren't with Unicorns, to everyone's surprise, when you were coaching SK Gaming. That, of course, didn't go for so long. How did you reintegrate into the Unicorns family, and how do you reflect on that time at SK now, given that we also now know what the team delivered at the end of the day without you, and then also didn't make playoffs?
Well, when I went to SK, I was really happy and grateful. I think that also the owner was doing an amazing job getting really, huge sponsors. And Telecom was invested as well. So when I was talking with him, because from our own side we know how difficult it can be, I was really investing everything into making this project as successful as possible. And also I was able to take to have a huge say in what players we take. So I felt like I have the responsibility, and I'm more of a leadership person. So if I'm not the one who's part of why we're winning, I don't feel like, I don't feel satisfied with myself. So when I went to SK, I was like very hands-on about what should exactly happen, and there's things that, from my experience, like being 5 years there and having like eight times playouts or whatever, and going IEM and all this kind of stuff, always working with rookies, I felt that's really, really important, like non-toxicity and how the mentality should be overall on the practice schedule. And I think at some point it just kind of clashed with the ideas of SK, how they perceive the team should be. I still have, I think that from their point of view, like with the information that they have and the experience they have, I think it's a reasonable decision that they made. And like I know René, who's like very dedicated overall as like a person, so no hard feelings or whatever. But yeah, it was just like in a relationship, if two people have like different views and it doesn't work out, it just sometimes doesn't work out. But yeah, I think it was a great time. When I went back to Unicorns, obviously I had more of a say, and I felt very comfortable. And I think the roster we are starting right now and the people, how they've improved, I think is very visible. And yeah, I think so far I'm very satisfied, and now I want more.
Of course, that's the big goal. Anything you would like to say to the Unicorns fans?
I will try to do better. I know that the Clutch Gaming game looked really great and people were very ecstatic. So I mean, we have so many people supporting us, and I think for everybody we just want to show our best. So thank you a lot, and more to come.
Thank you, everyone, for watching. Hashtag fourth seed from Europe. If you watched until the end, always appreciate the support. And also a huge thank you to all the supporters from us on Patreon. Since we don't have a sponsor for Worlds right now, we do really appreciate the support from you guys. Thank you so much, Sheepy. Make sure to follow him on Twitter, of course. He did go for the handshake. That's very unusual, very smart. And this was Darius from the Shotcaller, hashtag fourth seed from EU. And I'll see you guys next time with more Worlds content. See you guys then. We'd especially like to thank Krzysztof Bujnowicz, Erich Althaus, Lukas Legal, Lazy Raven, and Adam Novosviat for your continuous and very special support, and of course all the people whose names you see scrolling past you right now. We have a lot of amazing projects, and of course Worlds 2019 in Europe coming up, so thank you so much for supporting us and enabling us to do our work. Thank you.